Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, I'm blessed.
Oh, yeah, let's cut that out. You must have seen about this issue. It's not even an issue, this topic. Adam 22 and Lena the Plug. They are a couple. This is before they got married. They have a podcast called Plug
They're
Talk.
husband and wife. You say couple, it makes it seem like they're going out.
No, because they were boyfriend and girlfriend when they were doing the podcast in regards to like where they sit down with porn stars and then...
They still do that now.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is it started off as that. So they were a couple, boyfriend
Let
and
people
girlfriend.
know they've been together 7 years.
Yeah, been together for 7 years. And then they have a podcast called Plug Talk and they link with different podcasters.
They interview porn stars.
And then they fuck them after. And then they sell the content on OnlyFans or wherever they sell it. They've been doing that for years. So they've been fucking women. She gets involved, he gets involved, blah, blah, blah. She's a porn star. So she's obviously said that...
No, but is she a porn star in terms of she's a porn star?
It's her career. She calls it her career.
No, I get that, but...
They're porn star, they're content creators. That's the term that they use now.
So I think what he's trying to clarify is she fucking him or is she fucking other dudes?
Yeah, because if my girl's a porn star, to me, that means she makes adult films with other men, other women away from me. Or is it just her and Adam having sex with other girls that come on the pod? Technically, that is a porn star, but it's not because it's only me and you making the content.
No, they're still porn stars, definitely. They're definitely
No, but you
stars.
know what I mean? It's in terms of like, if me and my girl are making our OnlyFans, I wouldn't call us porn stars. I'll just say that we are engaging in
that's because
adult entertainment and whatever. But porn stars to me is, for example, that's like, I get what you're saying, Keith, but for me,
OnlyFans has let, you know what I mean, a lot of people think they're not porn stars.
No, it's not even that. I just feel like it's a couple that make adult content together.
Porn stars?
No, but I don't see it as a porn star.
They are porn stars.
Do you get what I'm saying, Taze?
You can see it as not porn stars, but they are porn stars by definition.
I don't know, man.
Okay, so I can't clarify whether she has had sex with other men.
She hasn't. Before
Or
this,
it's
you know
just
what I mean?
him?
No, it's just him. Up until, it's just him plus one.
Okay, cool. So she started off as a model on Snapchat and Instagram before transitioning onto YouTube in 2016. Her videos were like daily vlogs, Q&As, and then she's garnered an audience of 1.6 million subscribers. Then she started doing premium content in 2017 when her and Adam released a video to their OnlyFans teasing clips from their sex tape, which landed in 2019. Since then, they launched a podcast called Plug Talk, where they interview people in the porn industry, mainly women, before having sex with them. So basically, they have sex with women after recording a podcast with them. That's been happening for years. Then, I was watching a video of academics talking about the situation, and they've got a podcast together where they explain how they got about doing that and just where their heads was at and blah, blah. And it's a power move. They want to advance their careers. But she's obviously come to him and said, I got the opportunity to fuck this guy. He's like the #1 black guy on Blacked. And it's
Jason Love.
Jason Love. And it's a big boost for my career. So I was speaking to Chucky on the phone and we were talking about it as well. And we were basically saying that, imagine how many men have probably watched her videos are in her DMs, but basically offering themselves saying, yo, let's shoot content together. Like C-list, D-list porn stars, yeah? And the main guy is now offered to... Okay, in music terms, not going to name no rappers, but there's certain rappers out there that are offering to do a feature. And then Jay-Z phones your phone and says, yo, let's do this one feature, man. Let's knock it out the park. So she's obviously approached Adam with the idea. And I can imagine it's been like a pitch. And he's had to think about it. And then he's decided that, okay, well, you've watched me have sex with all of these women. So why can't I let you have sex with this man? That's how he's kind of looked at it. And obviously they've discussed the numbers. And then, boom, they've come to the agreement that it's going to happen. But then also they said, let's be very, very transparent. And he did admit that the day after she came back, she said that how her downstairs, her flower, was hurting for about 3-4 days.
That's a flower.
But she told him. And he's like, yo, chill, that's too much information. So even then, it's like, I want to know what you got up to at work.
What?
But at the same time, this is too much information.
First and foremost,
she came home and told him.
First and foremost, he's pretending he don't care. I saw the look in that nigga's eyes.
I mean,
if you look at them videos, and I'll tell you why.
You're
I'll tell you why.
speculating, though.
I'm not. I am. It's all speculation. We're always speculating. So Marvin, first and foremost, a man said he couldn't even drop her to the shoot. Man said he's not going to the shoot, and they were asking him, "Have you watched it?" He's like, nah. You know what I mean? Because he feels some kind of way. So if it's one of those things that you're porn stars, right? It's just work.
No, it's not the same thing.
Bro, man said he couldn't watch it.
Yeah, because your missus ain't been beat by another dude.
Exactly. So he felt some kind of way about it.
That's like your girl saying to you, I want to have threesomes with other women. And you're like, as a dude, yeah, cool. So you're having threesomes because it fits your narrative in terms of how you want to have sex and your desire. Then out the blue one day, she says, do you know, mind if I bring a dude in? And you're like, what? And then the dude comes in and fucks her up.
But you know what's interesting? She made a point that made me laugh, yeah. Obviously, the situation isn't funny. But again, we're putting ourselves in his shoes. They are two totally... Their lives are not like anybody I know, anybody who's probably listening. So we're not going to be able to understand it. Let's just take that into consideration, yeah? She said, yeah, but you do realise, Adam, that we've never had... In a month, we've never had as much sex as we've had since you've known that I fucked this guy.
And that's a good thing.
She said, when I came... No, wait. She said, when I came home...
No, that's not a good thing.
She said, when I came home, you always want to fuck now.
Yeah.
And
it's not a good thing.
And then he's like, yeah, because now I know I have competition. So, but she's like, I'm kind of worried because it's like, are you jealous? It's not a jealous thing. It's more of competition. Like you've gone and fucked
the dude.
Yeah, the dude. You've gone and fucked like the best guy you can, and now you've come home. I feel like I got to lay it down. But in saying that, it's turning her on because it's like, rah, my man's fucking me. But he said, but up until that point, they weren't having sex all the time. She said in a month's time they can count how many times they had sex.
I'm not gonna lie. The way I've seen Jason Love's videos on their black videos, I guarantee you fucked the dog shit out of him. But he will never smash his woman the same way my man smashed.
But you know what's actually mad though? He also, because remember they interviewed him as well.
Oh, he says I'd never let nobody smash my woman. Yeah. You're bugging. A man says you're.
But he said if you have the capacity to allow the next man to do that, then all right. Cool.
No. He used the specific term.
Let him finish. Go on.
Yeah, basically, if you have the capacity to let a next man do that with your wife, cool. He said he found it a bit weird that you wanted to watch it as well. But if that's what you're into, all right, cool. But for me, I'm not there yet. He says it, I'm not there yet.
He says mental maturity is the term he used. I don't have the mental maturity you have. A man said, he called it mental maturity. What that means is, I am not letting you touch my woman, you're bugging.
I don't know how people use these terms, bro. I just don't want to see my missus get fucked.
No.
Ain't no maturity, bro.
No, the other brother used mental maturity, which I looked at it, man's telling you know you want to be nice about it, Marvin, but you're already saying, brother, you let me fuck your woman, you're nuts.
But also, Adam also said that he's made a lot of money. Off the back of going on his podcast and talking about it, all of the tweets, the traction he's getting.
Yeah, it's raised
the subscriber count on the porn podcast, his actual podcast, her podcast. They can see the numbers. Everything's going up.
My thing is, and I hear all of that.
Raise the profile of everything.
But us as, people as human beings, where do we draw the line and stuff? Because for me, it's literally like, cool, making money. You're making money and stuff like that. But where do we draw the line?
But again,
with what we think is cool, what's normal, what's right, what's wrong, what's this, what's that?
You know what I mean? They're doing it already.
Yeah, but I hear it. It's literally like, you know what I mean? I think it's I hear it. They were doing it already, and do you know what kind of got me as well? So there was an interview where he was like, he makes $1 million off one podcast a month, and then he makes some other money off some other stuff they do. So they're pulling in close to $2 million a month. $2 million a month you're pulling in, yeah? You're still cool with your woman fucking other people. You don't have to. That is the greed. That's the greed they speak of in the Bible, bro. Why are you, bro? Marvin, you're telling me right now, Marvin, you're making 2 M's a month right now. Yeah. Are you letting your missus go to work?
Respectfully.
Let alone fuck other people.
Am I letting my missus go to work?
Yes. You're making 2 M's a month. Does your missus need to work?
The problem I have with this issue, with this topic, is
I asked the wrong person.
No, when people are asking this question, they're saying like, are you gonna let your woman do this? Are you gonna let your woman that? Respectfully.
No, when I say let, I don't mean as in give permission. No. I mean as in you've created an environment where you're making 2 M's a month. Why does my woman need to work?
Yes, but what I'm saying is, she...
So I don't mean it in the sense of permission.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is she has come to him and basically said this is what she wants to do to advance her career.
I want a woman to work. And when I say I want a woman to work, I mean, I don't
So you want to sell cheeks?
No. I don't mean that. I mean, like, I want a woman to do something. Whether it's your own business, I'll fund it, whatever. But I wouldn't want a woman just to be doing nothing. Like, obviously, if you're pregnant, you looking after kids, that's different. But as in, if you're not pregnant and you're there, why wouldn't you want to do something? Do you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense?
No,
I'm not saying she has to have sex with the number 1 porn star. I'm just talking
she's
about.
a porn star.
No, I'm just saying, but as in like, I would.
But my point is, take that into consideration. She's a porn star and she's had the opportunity to fuck one guy as opposed to numerous guys to advance her career. That's how he's processing it. And the reason why people are not understanding it is because they're putting themselves in his shoes. And he's like, but you can do that all you want. Every time someone's come to him with an argument and he's trumped their argument, they always push back with, yeah, but she's a mother. And he's like, before we had this argument, she was a mother anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why you go to that card. And every single person he's spoken to, they pull the mum card and he's like, well, I know she's a great mum. She's the mother of my child. So where do we go from here?
People always pull cards. People, when it's women, it's always your mother. Whether it's men, it's look how old you are. Like, there's always like these shaming tactics. At the end of the day, like, what does that mean? But my thing is this: even if she were a mother, what? She'll be cool.
Yeah. So he's like, just say you're not okay with it.
Yeah, and that's it.
No, there's, you know what I mean. We're not gonna act like there's not caveats. You know what I mean. You add to certain things where you add extra layers to certain.
No, but if it's wrong,
you can't add extra layers.
No.
If it's wrong, it's wrong.
100%.
Wrong to who?
100%. Like I'm saying, he's just talking in. If it's wrong to whoever's speaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not to say it's universally wrong. What's wrong is wrong to whoever's speaking.
No, but you can't throw the fact that she's a mum in there to support your argument. She was a mum.
No.
Wrong. I can. The thing is, wait. It's just how it's received by the other person. I can throw that in there. The conversation is my opinion.
What has that got to do with your point?
Yeah.
In terms of
me as a man.
No.
Wait. The issue is, as a husband, I've allowed the next man to fuck my wife.
Yes,
and I've said I'm okay with it. What's her got to do? What's her being a mum got to do with it?
Some people saying that's the conversation that he was having with, I forgot, I think it might have been Sneeko. Was it Wack or Sneeko?
Okay.
Might have been Sneeko, where they were having a conversation and he's like, so, you know what I mean? You know, when someone says you're a mum, right? Or this is your parent, this is it. All someone is saying is, later on in life, your kid will get to a certain age where they're on the internet and they see all of these things. That's why people bring up the fact that somebody's a mum. So they will say, you know what I mean, at some point your kid, you know what I mean, will see their mother online doing XYZ with a random man. How do you feel about XYZ? That is the question.